Welcome back everyone, it's Lodestar here, and today we're going to be doing the next chapter in my Kingdom Hearts, Road to Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough. So yeah, last time we finished up the Kingdom Hearts Key back cover movie, which is a really great movie in my opinion. Kind of sad to see what happens there, but you know, what happens. And now we're going to be continuing on to the next and last thing that we have to do so far. This will be the last Kingdom Hearts game I play up until Kingdom Hearts 3. So, this is Kingdom Hearts 0.2, Birth by Sleep, a Fragmentary Passage. So this takes place a little bit after the original Birth by Sleep. Like I explained in the last part, it takes place when Aqua sees Castle of Dreams in the Realm of Darkness. I may be spoiling a little bit here, but in the timeline, it's around about where Kingdom Hearts 1 is starting. Because if you remember in Kingdom Hearts 1, Sora had a mission to seal up all the keyholes so that, you know, the worlds don't fall into darkness. And if you remember towards the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, when we defeated Adsib, all the worlds returned back to like what they were. Like Destiny Islands, for example, at the start of Kingdom Hearts 1, that kind of went into the darkness and got destroyed. And then, because we killed Xemnas, oh no, sorry, not Xemnas, Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, or Xehanort's Heartless, whichever one you want to call him, we kind of like restored everything. So, yeah. That's when this is taking place, when all the worlds are falling into darkness, basically. So, yeah, that's where in the timeline this is taking place. So, at this time, Aqua has been in the Realm of Darkness for a good 10 years. Because there's a 10-year gap in Birth by Sleep to Kingdom Hearts 1. But yeah, let's start this. Now, this game is around about 4 to 5 hours, I believe. I'm not sure exactly what time length each part will be. So yeah, that'll be fun to figure out. As well as this is our first game that we get to play in the Unreal Engine 4 graphics. This will be the graphics that Kingdom Hearts 3 will play on. But Kingdom Hearts 3 will look 5 times better than this. I was playing this a couple of days ago. I'll skip the intro and I'll play it through my main playthrough. But yeah, again, I was playing this a couple of days ago and I noticed that this game does look great. I'll give it that, but Kingdom Hearts 3 looks 1,000 times better. Now, as you can see, I've got to continue and load even theatre in my main menu. I don't think you start out with that, because I do have a complete save file in this, because I'm going to be doing this on critical mode, which is really hard in this game, at least I feel like it is. And yeah, the only way to play critical mode is if you've finished it at least once. So yeah, kind of like Dream Drop Distance, which I hope they don't do for Kingdom Hearts 3, to be honest, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. So we're going to go new game, carry over the following data and begin a new game. So this is kind of like, kind of similar to a New Game Plus, except for like the enemies don't get any stronger. You basically carry over all your completed objects, items, and all your Woodrome items. We'll get into the Woodrome. Pretty cool, but I'm going to go no. I'm going to start us from scratch, even though I have completed all the objectives and got everything in this game on my previous save. So yeah, I kind of want to do it from scratch, to be honest. So here we go. I'm kind of excited to do this, play through this. Okay, I'm not going to scroll through all the stuff because it does spoil what you get a bit towards the start. Because if you saw the instructions on the controller, you can actually scroll through it and read more directions on how to play. But yeah, here's the Keyblade Graveyard in the new graphics. And then we see Kingdom Hearts opening up. This could be after the first Keyblade War, like with all the Union members in the back cover. Or, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I think, yes, this is Lucio. As we see, he has the eye in the box. And then he's watching Kingdom Hearts open. And yes, the Master's Eye is seeing all of this. So this is why I recommend watching the movie before playing this, because you wouldn't have no context on that. By the time you watch a movie, you probably don't remember that.
The battle with Xehanort is almost upon us. As you know, we must take action to keep the 7 pure lights safe. And thus we
Mickey
must
looks
hasten
so
to
weird in
assemble
this.
the 7 guardians of light.
So yeah, this is taking place
time
after Dream Drop
To
Distance.
return to our world the 3 Keyblade wielders we lost over a decade ago.
Yeah, we're gonna save them.
Ventus, Terra, and Aqua must be saved from their sad end, for they have more to achieve.
I hope we do. I really
Following
do.
their first battle with Xehanort, Ventus's heart refused to awaken, and so Aqua found a safe location to conceal him. But when she set off in search of her other missing friend, Terra, she fell to a place from which there is no return without outside help.
Yeah, that's kinda sad. Mickey's been there a few times and managed to get out, I think. Oh no, he's only been there once, actually.
In the realm
I
of
think.
darkness.
Okay, so Mickey's going to tell a story, but before that, we're going to see the opening. I don't know if this is copyrighted, so if I'm going to get a copyright strike or a copyright claim or not at all, I have no idea. We'll see. So if other music start playing, I'm sorry, but what has to be done, and you won't hear me throughout the whole opening if that's the case. So yeah, but this has to be one of my favourite openings. Pew, pew, pew. Yes, there's young Riku, Sora, and Kairi. Precious memories. There's Aqua's Wayfinder, of course. And there she is, deep down in the darkness. Please don't give me a copyright strike. I actually hope it doesn't, to be honest. Okay, here we're going to see a little bit of scenes from the original Birth by Sleep opening. Oh, that's a bit nostalgic. I remember playing through Birth by Sleep. I much prefer Birth by Sleep, actually, over Dream Drop Distance now, after playing both of them very recently. Oh, goodbye Terra and Ventus. Unfortunately, they didn't have much of a choice. And yeah, there's the Six of Darkness joining together. And there's Xehanort and Vanitas. Obviously, this didn't happen exactly like this in Birth by Sleep, but it's just showing you that Aqua kind of had to fight them to try and get them back, and you know. We could have used Mickey's help when we went to go fight Xehanort in Hollow Bastion, or Radiant Garden, whatever you want to call it. This scene is my favourite though, without a doubt. This makes me hope that they all make it out of Kingdom Hearts 3. Look how happy they are together. They deserve a happy ending. And then, ugh, Xehanort. Oh, this bit's quite cool too. Aqua cast Reflect on both Ventus and Terra. Wasn't enough to save them, unfortunately. Well, not save them completely. Ventus is kind of safe at the moment. Terra, on the other hand, yeah. And yeah, that's Sora's hand. Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit, reaching out for Aqua. So yeah, that's a cool symbolic message, I suppose. Yeah, there's the title card. Now, if you play this on the original PS4, it will only play in 30 frames, but if you have a Pro, it'll play, I think, around 50, sometimes 60 frames, I think. It goes up and down. It's not perfect, but I mean, it is a better experience, but only just. to be honest, it's not like a big deal, to be honest. I think that's the same for Kingdom Hearts 3. But look at these new world intros. They're going to be like that in Kingdom Hearts 3. That is so cool. Like, seeing how well graphics have progressed in video games overall is amazing. This tutorial will teach you the basic controls. View tutorial? Yeah, sure, why not? Even though I know. Move left analog stick to move Aqua. Move left analog stick to make Aqua run. Tilt it slightly to make her walk. Move the camera with right analog stick. Press R3 to reset the camera behind Aqua. Press options to open the main menu and select config to change the settings at any time. Okay. So, yeah. Obviously you have the slow walk. I don't know why they tell you this, because no one ever walks like this. I mean, why? There's no point. There's no point in actually walking down that way either, to be honest. There's nothing that way. But look at Aqua's hair. It bounces around. Her outfit, even though the outfits before moved, but there's slightly more animation. Look at the textures. Look at the grass. It's so much better. And I cannot wait to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because it looks 5 times better than this. Anyway, jump with circle. Hold down the button to jump higher. Some walls may be too high to jump over, but you can grab onto the ledge while dangling. Tilt left analog stick to climb up. Okay. Now, the only thing I don't, or one of the things I don't like about the current games with Kingdom Hearts 3 and this one, is if you look at the HP, if you look at the picture, they use the model, the Kingdom Hearts model for Aqua, and they do for Sora as well. I much prefer Tetsuya Nomura's art for the HP gauge, to be honest. But you know, that's just me, but again, I much prefer that.
Why is Cinderella's world here in the darkness?
And again, like I've explained, the worlds have fallen into darkness. Cinderella being one. Okay, so time to fight. With the attack command, select. Press X to attack with your keyblade. Keep attacking to unleash powerful combos. Press square to block enemy attacks. Use left analog stick plus square to dodge. Okay, a counter attack can be used immediately after blocking an enemy attack. After a successful block, press X to perform a command. Okay. Ow. Again, I'm playing this on critical mode. It's pretty difficult, to be honest. Press R1 to switch to a manual lock-on mode. Press R2 to toggle enemies. So there we go, we can lock on, and then we can change to R2. The lock-on is so much better than some of the other games. Dream drop distance. Just checking. I must admit, out of all the side games, oh yeah, Dream Drop Distance would have to be my least favourite. When I say side games, I'm
on and on without end. In the realm of light, do days or years pass with each step? I know something has started to go wrong.
Okay,
I must hurry.
She's basically explaining that there is no time in this place. Hence why she hasn't aged in these 10 years. So yeah, I like how they do that now as well. If you don't move, they do like the idle animation. But like I was saying, out of all the side games that I've played, main keyword is played, I don't like Dream Drop Distance the most. I haven't played 358 or Recoded. Recoded may be my least favourite if I had played it. At least story-wise, I've heard the fighting in Recoded is actually pretty fun. Where I heard the complete opposite for 358. The combat sucks, but the story is quite good. So, you know, it's give or take, but I really feel like Dream Drop Distance, there are some real key parts that I just don't like. Combat-wise and gameplay-wise. Story-wise, it's alright. Anyway, sometimes a dead end isn't so dead. Try exploring every corner of the map. So if you see like these little rock points have like a little glow to them, that shows you that you can kind of use kind of like a parkour system with it. And I don't know if there's flow motion. It's not as, if it is, then it's not as like it is in Dream Drop Distance. You can't jump off walls and climb walls with it. So yeah, it's, if it is, it's nerfed in this. Approach a treasure chest or fulfill other specific conditions and a situation commands will appear. These commands appear in various situations. Press triangle to perform the action. Bam. We got a potion. Use items in your inventory from the items command. Select the item you'd like to use and press X. So you see we can go up and down. We've got magic attack and items. There's a potion. I'm not going to use it obviously. And if you look here with our shortcuts, we have just our normal shortcuts that we've always had, you know, circle, triangle, X and square. But if you look, there's 2 dots on the side. If you go up and down on the analog, on the D-pad, we have another row of shortcuts, which actually gives you 8 shortcuts now. So yeah, even that's been added upon. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1 there were only 3 shortcuts. Then they added the 4th in Kingdom Hearts 2. Now they've added 8, or well 4 more in this game. Equaling 8. More shadows. That's okay, we can deal with them. They're only shadows, of course. Oh yes, and you start this game off at level 50 as well. I mean, considering it's about 4 hours long, there's not much point of starting you off at level 1. As well as it kind of makes sense, because if you play Birth by Sleep and finish the story without any level grinding, you finish it off around level 50-ish. So yeah, it kind of makes sense even that wise as well. So just having a drink. Make your way to the Castle of Dreams. Press options to open up the main menu and select help to review the basic controls at any time. Thank you tutorial.
I took it for granted. I thought I had nothing in life to lose.
Now we go back to the cruddy graphics. Even though those graphics aren't actually too bad, and they're good for what they're there for. But it's kind of funny how, like, she remembers these memories and it's like, you know, it's a quality of graphics. But this is pretty nostalgic watching, like, all the worlds Aqua went to in Birth by Sleep. Because I was only playing this a couple of months ago. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't like deck space in that game. I really didn't. Oh, that was one of my favourite scenes in Birth by Sleep.
Here too, everyone in this world thought that they were safe. Not just the people, but the dog waiting for his owner. The cat curled up in her nook. So much life. Trees and flowers. There's no deeper sadness than discovering all that you knew was gone. The grief
Indeed.
in this place is too much to fathom.
So I'm guessing the people here,
That's enough. I can't keep on wishing for the past.
I'm guessing the people here, either were turned into Heartless, like, you know, the darkness took over and the Heartless kind of took them over as well, or they may have ended up in Traverse Town. That's where everyone else ends up, that didn't get turned into a Heartless, and, you know, and the world got taken over. It's like a refuge for them. But anyway, objectives. Fulfill specific conditions to complete objectives, and you will be rewarded with clothing and accessories for Aqua's wardrobe. View conditions and rewards for various objectives from objectives in the main menu. Equip Aqua with these items from wardrobe in the main menu. Dress up Aqua in your own unique style. So yeah, like I said, I had everything in my complete save, and I could have carried it over, but I feel like just kind of starting it from scratch. I don't know if I'm going to complete everything, because yeah, I don't know again if I'm going to complete everything. But let's go into our objectives. Now these are what you have to do to earn clothing, and if you can see there, you can kind of see what you get. So we got defeat 30 shadows, 0 out of 30. Test of strength, raise Aqua to level 60. Master of counters, defeat 5 heartless using counter blast. Again, that's pretty easy. Most of this one's easy. This one just takes time, it's not difficult, and this one is easy. Let's go down, see if we have some more. Hit 20 street lamps. I've done 1 out of 20. That's not very difficult. Climb to the highest point. Not very difficult if you know where it is. Well, it's not really even hard to find, to be honest. And watch a meteor shower. These two are very connected. They're quite close to each other. I will be doing that later on. And I think that is it so far. So we have a total of 51 objectives. So yeah, that's how that rolls. I've hit that lamppost. I'll hit some more. This should be number 2. Now I like to do a full combo just in case. So that's number 3. Number 4. Number 5. And if you guys want me to actually dress Aqua up in the game, please leave a comment, because I may or may not, like, I may leave her as your default if no one really wants me to be honest. So yeah, if you guys would like that, then comment or something, just so that I know. Alright, I didn't actually, I stopped counting, so I don't know how many I hit. I guess it's this way, that would be faster. So we hit 9, that sounds about right. Sweet, so we're almost halfway there. Okay, I may call it a part very soon, after this cutscene. Rip bridge. And as you see, the clock is progressing. Again, time is very muddled up in this realm of darkness.
The road collapsed when the clock advanced.
So I think we went up like 5 hours.
If only I made it in time.
Don't worry, we can
no
make time.
In this place, only the clock.
Oh, something that I forgot to mention, because I haven't played Dream Drop Distance. I played it after Birth by Sleep, and the whole X thing on the clothing wasn't really shown. But if you see Aqua, she has an X on her, and if you look at Ventus, so does he. And if you look at Terra, guess what? He does too. The whole Birth by Sleep trio has X's on them. So that is something that's quite interesting. Alright, so we got to hit those cogs to start the thing. Select magic followed by the spell you wish to cast. So now we have just unlocked magic. Casting spells depletes your MP gauge. You cannot cast spells without magic. Magic charge. This action restores your MP gauge after a certain amount of time. When you run out of MP charge is activated. Spells cannot be casted during this time. Once the pink gauge is depleted, your MP gauge is fully restored. So it's going back to Kingdom Hearts 2 magic. Your magic and items can be used from the command menu. They can also be assigned shortcuts for much easier access. Press options to open up the main menu by selecting customization to set shortcut commands. Okay. Once set, hold down L1 to open the shortcut menu and access registered spells and items easily in the field or during battle.
If I find enough gears.
Oh, we got a new objective. Okay, find the gears and rebuild the path to the castle. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for now. So, thank you for watching, everyone. This was Lodestar playing Kingdom Hearts 8. I was gonna say Dream Drop Distance. I'm sorry. Okay, let me start that again. Okay, thank you for watching, everyone. This was Lodestar playing Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage. And yeah, in the next part we'll be continuing. So feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.